Hello everyone and welcome to our channel Bones.and.Babies. I'm Dr. Purva Shah, Neurodevelopmental Pediatrician, currently practicing in Ahmedabad. So now let's begin this video. Now today we are going to discuss something very important, which a lot of you actually have been asking me, is which are the best books that we should be buying from one of our earlier videos. So I decided, why not create a guide that helps you selecting one of the best books for early language development. So let's dive in. So the first category is board books with simple text and pictures. मतलब जिसका मटेरियल बोर्ड जैसा हो, ठीक है, slightly hard, thick, like hardbound books, but all pages are hardbound, like that. And they have simple text and pictures. They have captivating illustrations, which are ideal for introducing to infants and toddlers to the world of books. Okay, so look for in this, I'll suggest look for books which feature first high contrast images. Okay, because the earlier vision only says the contrast between two things. Okay, so high contrast images, familiar everyday objects, bus hai, train hai, some kind of animal, dog, cat, and basic concepts, colors, shapes, animals, like that. So these are the first kind of books. Second kind of books which you should be introducing for early language development is our nursery rhyme and song books. ठीक है ना? They're fantastic for language development. They expose children to rhythmic pattern, repetitive language. ठीक है? So those things are important. The repetition helps them in phonological awareness and increase their literacy skills. So these are the second kind of books. Again, some of the recommendations of these groups, I will link those down and pin it down in the comment below so that you can go through it. But these are the broad categories, and then you have to look under those. Okay, so now the third kind of books are interactive books, the touch and feel kind of. ठीक है, जिसमें you engage children's senses, promote sensory exploration, जिसमें टेक्सचर्ड सर्फेसिस हो, जैसे कोई कार्टून हो तो वो बाहर ऐसे आ रहा हो, ठीक है, लिफ्ट द फ्लैप हो, इंटरैक्टिव प्रॉम्प्ट्स हो, tactile stimulation मिले. So those are interactive touch and feel books. Now the fourth kind of books are picture books with rich illustrations. मतलब like how we read comic strips, those kind of books, but of course they have to be age appropriate. They provide and they offer a large scale of opportunities for language expansion, but along with that, imagination and storytelling. Okay, so which are important. They depict detailed scene, diverse characters, the narratives which are there to encourage language comprehension. So those are the fourth category of the books. Now the fifth are concept books. Concept books मतलब कोई एक ही concept पे book हो. जैसे कि the ones that I use in my center and clinic also, जैसे कि specific theme पे हो, numbers हो, colors है, shapes है, emotions है, like happy, sad, जिससे हमें बच्चों को सिखाना होता है. They help children grasp and understand abstract concepts through simplified explanations and visual representations. ठीक है, तो वैसे concept books अगेन हार्ड बाउंड हो तो बेटर है, ठीक है, एंड एक ही पेज पे एक ही पिक्चर हो तो दैट इज बेटर. अगेन आई लिंक सम ऑफ द एग्जांपल्स डाउन बिलो. द नेक्स्ट आर स्टोरी बुक्स विथ राइम एंड रेपिटेशन. जैसे ऊपर हमने राइम बुक डिस्कस किया. वंस योर चिल्ड्रन ग्रो अ बिट ओल्डर, उसमें स्टोरी भी हो, सिंपल स्टोरीज, ठीक है, नथिंग मोर, लेकिन विच कैप्टिवेट्स यंग माइंड. लाइक जैसे हम छोटे थे, पंचतंत्र की कहानियाँ, ठीक है, या फिर कोई कॉमिक बुक्स आती थी कि टिंटिन हो या चाचा चौधरी हो, such things, such story books you could introduce which have some sort of same narrative but different story, rhyme ho, repetition ho, which are important. The next thing are wordless books. These are a bit difficult for me to explain, but उसमें थोड़े pictures होते हैं. They can create their own narratives. Again, this you have to use once they are a little old. but they can create the narrative just by seeing a picture. They can develop language skills by storytelling. ठीक है? I'll link some of the examples down below. The next is alphabet and phonic books. Now, phonic books introduces your children to letters, sounds. Okay, now they really help in early reading skills. So letter recognition है, phonemic awareness activities है, vocabulary building है, उसमें help करते हैं ये books. Now, the last two are again multilingual books. ठीक है, especially in a country like India, जिसमें like I'm Gujarati, so the first language I was introduced to was Gujarati. लेकिन आसपास में हिंदी speaking, Marathi speaking and English is always important. तो वैसे सारी लैंग्वेजेस भी होती है. इफ ए चाइल्ड हैज सम सॉर्ट ऑफ कंफ्यूजन, पहले एक ही लैंग्वेज यूज करनी है. प्लीज डू नॉट टेक दिस एज एन एडवाइस, क्योंकि हर बच्चे के लिए अलग होता है. But once your child is used to a single language, responds to something, the multilingual books exposes your children to different languages and diverse cultures, the beauty of language diversity. It broadens their linguistic horizons, promotes cognitive flexibility. मतलब जैसे कि मुझे कोई बोले कि आपको गुजराती में सोचना है, आई कैन, बट मैं इंग्लिश में भी सोच सकती हूँ, मैं हिंदी में भी सोच सकती हूँ. ठीक है, इट्स नॉट जस्ट दैट आई कैन ओनली थिंक इन माई मदर टंग. सो दोज थिंग्स आर इम्पॉर्टेंट. The last thing is books on emotions and social skills. This is important. We people do not usually do that, but it is important. जिसमें feelings को explore किया गया हो, empathy, friendship, problem solving, ऐसी सारी चीज़ें को explore किया गया हो. ऐसे books are really helpful. ठीक है ना? All of the examples of the 10 above categories that we discussed, I'll link somewhere down below in the comment and pin it so that you could go through. If you have any doubt, you feel free to ask me down in the comments. I'll try and reply to each and every comment possible. But reading books play a very crucial role in early language development. It lays down a strong foundation for communication skills, vocabulary, and a love for learning. ठीक है ना? You have to make your children love books. They are going to learn the most through that, and not through the videos or TV or shows or mobile phones. So I hope this helps you select some of the books. And this brings us to the end of the video. Please like this video, share it with your friends, other parents, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.